I'm just gonna say, hey, some characters are meant to be jobbers, bro. Some characters are
Very
meant
true.
to be jobbers, man.
Very
And the
true.
body count for this shit's gonna be high. It's gonna be the body count for this
It's gonna
shit
be a bunch
between the villains, Gotham PD, and
SWAT.
Batman's gonna be high.
It's
And
gonna be
civilians.
a bunch
And
of SWAT.
civilians.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bunch of SWAT team guys, lower tier thugs of you know, but you can't introduce somebody like Hush and kill them all.
Nah, I don't think they'll do that. I mean, I think Matt Reeves is keeping it low scale, kind of like Christopher
Yeah.
Nolan. I don't think
Yeah.
he's going to introduce too many. He's got the Riddler, he's got Falcone, he's got the Penguin, he's got a lot of meat on the table to process. I don't think there'll be too much of too many side characters that'll be like villain cannon fodder per se. I think there'll be goons or whatnot. They'll be jobbed out, but I
Just
mean,
don't
yeah.
care about, we don't know. Just extras and stuff that's getting the check.
Will this character commit a murder in this movie? Accidental or otherwise?
Like actually watch him commit the actual murder instead of running over some thugs and this.
Will
Like,
someone will someone die? Will someone die in this movie as a result of Batman related injuries? BRIs. That's our new term here, brother. That's off the dome.
Hell yeah, man. Oh yeah, I love it.
As a
Oh
result
shit.
as a result of Batman related injuries, will someone die?
Victim of BRI shirts coming out soon.
Hell yeah, dog.
but it bothers people, but it doesn't bother me because I'm thinking, when you watch superhero movies, it's always going to be a sacrifice, man. You gotta expect sacrifice or sacrifices. That shouldn't bother. I mean, isn't Batman supposed to be the most realistic hero in lore, like along with like Green Arrow and Hawkeye and these guys that don't have superpowers, right? So when you take down a villain like a Deathstroke or any of his minions, some of them bound to die, somebody bound to die, but it's a matter of who. If it's a bunch of thugs, you shouldn't care. If it's a character that got leeway and you're starting to like, that's where, it would play with people's emotions. But a bunch of thugs, you shouldn't really care. Superman killed. So what? Iron Man. So what? Captain America killed. But they killed thugs.
See, slippery slope.
Oh shit. All right.
Slippery
This is gonna be
slope.
one of those ones, man. All right, let's get into this. Dude, okay. So I think he is gonna someone's gonna catch a fade, man. Someone's gonna go 6 feet deep by accident. And I think this film is gonna establish why he has his no-kill rule. I think possibly.
Yeah.
This might be one of those where he's tiptoeing on that line and he's like, you know what? Let me chill out. Let me chill out.
I mean, podcast, bro. You can't say it on a podcast. You sure can't say it on radio.
Would you?
Oh, say what?
Show, so you go ahead, shoot your shot on it.
I mean, I see, because again, this is something else we kind of touched on before, but this is this is like the most reckless version of the character that we're being presented with. So it's not outside the realm of possibility that he could push it too far and somebody could end up in a coma that they not coming out of. Like, you know what I'm saying? My man that he was given
Oh,
the two,
shit.
like, what you call it? You said the up square.
Something like that. He put the Tekken combo on him, the Steve Fox combo on him, square.
I mean, that guy is not gonna wake up no time soon. Like,
Nope.
I think he's gonna kill somebody in this movie, and then, like you were, I can see that. Like, I can see
dramatic moment. Watch, they're gonna make it a dramatic moment. Yep.
Because I just can't see this guy being so noble to where the first day that he is patrolling the streets, he just has it in his head that I'm never gonna kill anybody.
Even if that means he dies, man, which that'll be sad. You don't want to see Batman dying, although
Well,
if
Oh,
Superman
I, sh-
have some
depends on how much dirt he's doing out here, man.
yeah. I mean, I think that would be an interesting take if we were talking about a realistic, aspect of Batman. He shouldn't technically be alive after all these missions. Someone should pop him. Hey, look, even in the trailer, how many shots were center mass and no one went for the head? Come on now.
It was
Center
aiming for
mass. He got an open mouth cowl that's not bulletproof. Everyone's shooting center mass from behind, front, side, everywhere, and he's just reflecting them shit. So it is a proper sin. That's a very interesting thing you said, man. Where you think that heroes accidents happen or there's casualties of war, right? There's KIA, right? Kill in action, things happen. Collateral damage. You think it's okay for heroes to kill on missions?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, brother.
Let's do it.
We turning the heat up now, Justin. we turning this heat up now, Justin. Go ahead.
What you got? So go ahead. Explain to me why it's okay for a hero to kill during missions.
Or not to kill. Here's the deal. I watch martial arts and martial arts movies, and a lot of them have Shaolin Monks and stuff like that. And the Abbott would a lot of times have the no kill policy, much like Batman would, much like Superman would, or Captain America. But one thing that resonated with me in one movie where the monks help out these Japanese monks that want to take revenge and stuff, they offer to help. And his master tells him, okay, you can help him, but do not kill unless it's absolutely necessary. Meaning, if your life is in danger, you may have to kill. But if you want to live, so be it. But if you want to just sit there and die, then go ahead and let them kill you. But if you subdue them and they give up, then good. But if they're for them, they're gonna kill you at all costs, or they're gonna try to kill you, they're gonna die trying. Do not kill unless it's absolutely necessary. That at some point we come to a crossroads at that. I know in this series we're gonna come to a crossroads. In justice, we come to a crossroads.
Okay.
We come to a crossroads with that.
So just kind of continuing in that theme though, right? So you mentioned Captain America, you mentioned Iron Man, even Wonder Woman is a killer. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of more people that have killed now.
Black Panther has killed people. Don't forget him.
Flash has killed before. I think I've seen him kill in the TV series, but of course he was he killed in the TV series in the first or the second season.
You talking about Green Arrow?
Oh, Green Arrow has killed.
He was catching bodies, man. Green Arrow was catching bodies, dog.
I'm talking about just all these heroes have killed at one time or another. Of course, it's big melodrama and stuff behind it. How do they deal with it and stuff? And some have this policy is I'm not going to kill unless it's absolutely necessary, meaning they know, if a bad guy is going to give up, be subdued, or this bad guy's out for blood. This guy's trying to kill me. He got one arm. I broke his arm. I broke his leg. I damn near broke his neck, and he's still looking for blood. I gotta kill this dude.
See,
I'm not going to be able to take him to the ER because he's going to find a way to kill me if I'm carrying him to the ER. He's going to probably stab me in the back, and I'm going to be crawling out here, dying in the streets, bleeding to death or something like that.
Shit.
This is a very interesting thought, man.
The policy, and this is where it gets interesting. So,
go ahead.
I mean, and I think people in life kind of got that. I won't kill unless it's absolutely necessary. Or, you hope you never come across nothing like that. But if you're in position to let them live or kill, would you let them live or would you kill them? Depending on the circumstances, depending on their actions. If he gives up, you just let him live.
I think I think I think what you're saying is absolutely right. Is that everything's in context and situational, right? So when you have a character like Bruce Wayne, who's going out at night, who has unlimited resources, tech,
Mm-hmm.
money, everything, right? He's going out beating up criminals, and
Yep.
there's a line he cannot cross because if he crosses that line, what makes him different than a villain?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What makes him righteous? What makes the hero to be judge, jury, and executioner works for certain characters. Like, yeah, sure, like Wolverine,
Mm-hmm.
Punisher, you know what I'm saying? Spawn. You know,
Mm-hmm.
those are characters that work for them, and it's because of what their backgrounds and such forth. If you got a character like Batman, who has like he holds the line when it comes to no kill, and we root for him because that kind of gives him the underdog aspect, so to speak,
Talk
and it,
about it.
you know what I'm saying? It gives him the underdog aspect. He's got people who are willing to kill him, but he's not willing to do the same, you know, to a certain extent. So if Batman just outright just kills people, the police aren't going to work with him. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? His whole thing his whole symbol, right? His whole symbol is about being better, being a symbol of justice and righteousness and fear. And I think, doesn't it make more badass for someone like Batman? It's like, I know he won't kill me, but I'm still scared as fuck about him because I might end up in the ER. You know, I might end up paralyzed from the waist down, or he's gonna hang me upside down. He's not gonna drop me on my neck, but it's not gonna be a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
I think when a hero crosses that line intentionally, I think that it depends on the character. I think it takes away from Batman if he just goes willy nilly and starts killing people outright. Superman can't take that line because he's a god. If he just starts outright laser beam every purse thief in Metropolis, like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to just shoot someone because they broke the law. Like, Superman has the power to do all these heroes have the power and capability to do these things. But what makes them more heroic and a hero is the fact that they choose not to do that and to try to bring justice to every single like threat or individual that they can and possibly can, and bring them to justice. Like Daredevil, yeah, he killed Nobu. Why? His life was on the line. He couldn't subdue him. Nobu was about to kill him. So certain characters, like you said, that gotta die with certain circumstances, but they try their best not to.
I got one thing.
Go ahead.
I got one thing to say about that too, though. And
Uh-huh.
we also got to think about the person behind all of this. We got to think about the person. Okay, Bruce Wayne cannot be a Caucasian billionaire as a vigilante murdering criminals and getting away with it as a result of his resources. We
Mm.
cannot have we cannot we can't have that, bro. We can't have that because that puts us into some very kind of dicey territory to where you're not one of the good guys anymore. You're literally
No.
getting away with murder because you're rich and you're doing it in cold blood.
Yeah.
And that's probably why we disconnected with Batflick to a certain degree, you know? I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? Like an older guy like him brandishing you and killing you and doing whatever. And I get he got a baby face turn near the end. I got you, but maybe that was a little bit too much. Maybe that's what we thought we wanted, and when we saw it, we're like, nah. And this new iteration gives us a little bit of the best of both worlds.